I'm done again. Sitting at the table last night with my wife doing my taxes, and I said, wow, we've owned this house for a year now and paid all this interest, paid all these taxes. It's like, $1,500 a month total. I think the taxes equal about maybe $500 a month. So I'm thinking, wow, we're going to do our taxes. We're going to make a lot of money back. We have this house and, the American dream, owning a property. See how much. So we did the taxes without the house and with the house, and it was virtually the same. What's the benefit of having a damn house? I thought we had all kinds of tax savings. I thought it was going to give me a bunch of money back, but I guess I was wrong. And then I saw a few things on the news today, and a few quotes online, and just reading all the people that are just fed up. And I read a good one. How many countries tax their citizens and send the money to the United States? Can you name just one that does that? Neither can I. And also remember, too, the same people terrified of Doge wanted to hire 87,000 IRS agents to audit you to make sure you pay more. Why? Why do they want more? Don't they have enough? Unbelievable.
You guys want to talk about some crazy shit? This is $100 worth of groceries. $100 even. That's before taxes. $100 right here.
People are always saying that the average American makes $45,000 a year. Where does the average American work? I want to make $45,000 a year. Are you kidding me? The most I have ever made is $30,000 in a year. Where are these people working that they're making $45,000? Like, don't just tell me that they're making $45,000 a year. Where do they work? Is their job hiring? I need more details. Like, where are they getting these numbers from? I don't think I know anybody in my life who is making $45,000 a year. Like, that is insane. I think that's like the average, only because like there's literal billionaires who are making like so much in a year that like regular people, they're like, oh, the average is 45,000. The average person, I would say, probably makes like 30,000, like 35,000. Like, you're not making $45,000 an hour on like a $15 an hour fast food salary. Like, where are the people who are making $45,000 a year? Where are they working? Are they hiring? Tell me that, America!
Living in America is exhausting. You wake up tired, you go to work tired, you come home barely surviving, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come home, and you're still fucking broke. Every single month, rent's due. Rent is through the roof. Groceries are double what they used to be just 2 years ago. You go to the gas pump to fill up your car and it's like you paid another car note. Everything, and I mean everything, is up in price. But your paycheck, still the same. And once inflation gets done with it, it's probably even a little less. Yet somehow they keep telling us, just budget a little bit more. Just work a little bit harder. Like, I'm sorry, how many jobs do I need now? 4? 5? 7? That's not living. That's barely surviving.
Like, is this a sign that we're in an economic crash? $6 for a bag of chips. And we're in the high desert. This is supposed to be cheap. How much is it for these Funyuns? Probably about $6 too. $4 for a bag of Cheetos. 2 for $7. Everything here is expensive.
Hey, you guys don't have
Look at this. $6.30 for a protein shake. Almost $2 for water. Great.
Folks, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my video. I always appreciate your support. America used to be the land of opportunities. A place where if you work hard, you could live a good life. That's what people say. Okay? It used to be. But if we look on the other side of the world, America's still a land of opportunities. It's still a land where you could work and make it. You guys, you don't know any other parts of the world because people, they cannot make it in those parts of the world. So people, they say America used to be a land of opportunities. Of course, it used to be, and things have changed. Okay, but still, there are some benefits. There are some, some things that can make you to make it in America. There are some ways for you to make it in America than other parts of the world. Okay, some people, they may not take it as a privilege, okay, but it's a privilege they have because in other parts of the world, man, it cannot be very easy for you to make it.
People are broke, and now there's proof showing up in the numbers. Kellogg's reported an 8.6% drop in cereal sales. Crocs pulled its entire financial forecast. Heineken says people are drinking less. And even global giants like Nestle are seeing sales fall across the board. And what's scary about this, it's not about cutting luxuries. People are walking away from everyday items. Candy, snacks, fast food, takeout. Last Saturday, I went for lunch at a popular restaurant. Usually packed at noon, we expected a wait. Instead, we were just a handful of people there. Because consumers are cutting back hardest on items that bring joy. Chips, chocolate, going out to dinner. Not because they want to, because simply they don't have the fucking money. And companies know it. Forecasts are being pulled. Behind the scenes, they see the truth. Demand just isn't slowing. It's fucking collapsing. After 5 brutal years, Americans are barely hanging on. And now the administration slaps tariffs on top of it. It's like throwing gasoline on an already burning house. These families are one missed paycheck away from financial collapse. Americans aren't tightening belts anymore. They've run out of fucking notches.
Hi guys. I'm really stressed today. I just went to the grocery store, bought 10 items, and it was $80 freaking already. I literally have $10 left on my account. The fuck? So a little backstory. I got laid off from my job a month ago. And I've been applying for jobs months before I got laid off. Sent out hundreds of resumes already. Applied to hundreds of jobs on the internet, remote and on-site. Tailored my resume to every position that I applied using ChatGPT. Went to only a few interviews and still nothing. Like, what the fuck is going on with America right now? Like, it's so freaking hard to live here. Like, I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna keep applying for jobs. I'm gonna keep showing up. But man, my bills are not going to wait.
How are people affording life right now? How are people tackling this cost of living?
I really have no fucking clue how people afford this day and age with normal average jobs. And it's like, I was a server for almost 8 years and I never once made more than like 40 grand. And that was me making decent money. I was making $20 to $30 an hour. But it doesn't matter because the average cost to live in America is like 3 grand a month or something. And that times 12 is like almost 40 grand, you know? Maybe that was enough money to live off of 4 or 5, more like 20 fucking years ago. It's unfortunate, but it's just not enough money anymore. And it's like the video that I stitched. She was talking about how someone she knew was a teacher and how she didn't make enough money. My best friend is a teacher. She is so passionate. She is so knowledgeable about what she does. But she will never make the amount of money that she deserves, you know? She still lives with her fucking mom, and I don't blame her. I still live with my parents, even though I'm making really good money, because I know that the second that I move out, I'm going to be throwing away quadruple the amount of money that I already am because shit is just so damn expensive. Like I said, I don't have a quote-unquote normal job anymore. I work online. I do affiliate and digital marketing, and everything that I do to make money is at the top on my page. If you want help doing what I'm doing, please reach out. I would love to help you. But yeah, it genuinely hurts me to sit here and think that people who are such hard workers, who have so much knowledge, are just not getting paid what they deserve.
People are giving up, of course. They are tired, they are burnout, they are drowning under the weight of a system that no longer works. That's what they say, okay? The system is no longer work. They are tired, okay? They're not getting the benefits, they're not getting things they used to get, they're not getting wherever they were in their benefits, okay? Right now, they think the system is no longer works on their side, which is true because the places and the way people were living past in the years is totally different, like the way they are living right now. Okay, it's very hard for some people to make it. It's very, very difficult. It used to be a land of dreams. Tell me in the comment section, are you still believe that America is the land of dream? Like you still have that American dream that is new, that dream of making it, or it's a system that's, you know, that you're going to work for that system that pushes you to work so hard, pushes you to take more credits, pushes you to, you know, to work so hard so that you can make other people rich, not you. Because you're not gonna be rich when you still work for other people. Now we're going to see why millions of Americans are giving up on the dream they were promised. Man, American dream, it was a dream. It's a dream for many, and still I can confirm that many still have that dream. Mostly the people who are outside of America, because they are not doing well in their countries, so they think when they come in America they're gonna make it from the immigrants. Yes, so they believe that when they come in America, they are gonna make it because they still have that American dream they've been sold to. Yes, they have consumed that American dream, that America is a fresh country, America is a better, beautiful country, which is true. It's totally different from other countries. I can confirm that. Yes, because if you ask anybody from the developing countries that which country do you want to go? Man, I'm telling you, if you ask 10 people, man, more than 8 people, they're going to say America. Because that's what they've been told to. That's what they've been consuming. They still have that dream in them. They still want to go in America. They still want to go in that life. That life. The beautiful life. So that's other parts of the world. Some people in America, some are suffering, of course. Some are suffering, are not even able to afford food. They are not even able to afford their life. What they used to be, their lifestyle, is no longer the lifestyle. I can tell you some things, okay? Let's start for the basic. Housing, food, healthcare, and education. Those are the basic, like a human being or like a person needs, okay? Housing, food, healthcare, and education. From the housing, rent has skyrocketed. Man, in some cities, even $2,000, it doesn't get you even one bedroom. Yeah. Okay? Groceries cost more than ever. And families are being forced to choose between food and bills. Because, man, there are too many bills. The bills are a lot. There are a lot of bills. So it means groceries are more expensive than the bills you're supposed to pay. Healthcare, man, don't even talk about that. Don't even get sick. Don't even get sick. Don't even get sick unless you are rich. Because it's gonna drain your pocket, man. It's gonna drain your pocket. Don't try to get sick. I can tell a story. There's one guy I know is a friend of mine, you know. He was about to visit a dentist. But the bill, they gave him the bill, man. What he's going to pay, man. The guy decided not to do it. So in the vacation, he fly to Africa, and he went and do that in Africa. In Africa, he waited almost like 6 months to do that. In Africa, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the student loan debt is crushing generation. Gen Z, millennials are trapped in the debt. So people, if you don't even control yourself in America, you're going to be trapped in the debt of a lot of things. You know, it's easy to give you a credit card. You get a credit card, yeah? They even emailed you. You find it in your home. But paying that is going to be hard. So that's the life, okay? So imagine in life, many people have different dreams. They dream to own a house. They dream to own a car. They dream to own something valuable. They dream to have a family. But it's very hard to dream to own a house in America. Yes, because you pay that house for 20 years. You pay until you don't own that house. Because you cannot own that house. There's a lot of things to pay. There is a lot of things to pay. So do you still believe in the American dream? Do you still have that dream? Is there any possibility that dream is valid? That you're gonna make it? That You just gonna make it in America, or are you giving up like others? Because, man, sometimes it's not good to stick on something, okay? You'd rather dream or getting. I've seen a is it a video on TikTok where people say the dream, American dream, is now to leave America. It's just to go out of America, because people, they think when they go there they can make it. Yes, which is true. If you have some good saving, if you had, saved for your life, it can be good. You can have some good life. You can even build that dream house you want. You can even change your life. But also, that part of the world is even hard to get the money. Yeah, it's very hard to get that money. So incomes are stuck while cost of living keep rising. Those professional nurses, people with degrees, now they are living paycheck to paycheck. They spend their times to study, and remember, they've got maybe the government support to go to study. They still pay the government. So it means it's a paycheck to another paycheck, man, which is very hard. Man, and this is not laziness. I cannot call it laziness. It's not. Americans are the hard workers people. They are the hard working people. It's not laziness. They work so hard, but no matter how hard they grind, they can't get ahead. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the reality. So Americans are, mentally exhausted, 40 hours weeks, 2 to 3 side hustles, and still broke, man. That's trauma. You work so hard, but you can't make it. People are now quitting, doing the bare minimum just to survive. That's the truth. Many are even leaving the country, dreaming about it, because life in America feels hopeless. So I'm not saying that it's the worst. No, I'm saying what people used to live in is no longer there. So they dream to own a house. They dream to own a farm. They dream to own a car. But you cannot own that. It's even hard for you to get food. So many of them now, the dream is to move out. Still, the country is still a beautiful country. The better, this is a beautiful, beautiful country. This is not like a general, is not a case for everyone. There are people who are making it. There are people who are, living a good life. Yes, there are people who are living a good life. I'm not talking about the whole people. No. There are people who are living good life. So you cannot blame them in this discussion. But there are also people who are, which is very hard for them to make it. Now the question is, I want to ask you this question. So was the American dream ever real? Tell me in the comment section. Was the American dream ever real? Was it just a marketing tool to keep people working like machines? They want you to keep working hard, like a busy, to keep the busy society. They tell you, you're going to own that. You have an American dream. They can't afford homes, they can't afford families, they can't afford freedom. And may now believe the system is rigged. For the rich, by the rich. That's the belief. And on the other hand, it's true. Because the rich, they keep getting rich, and the poor keep getting poor. Same system in the whole world. It's not, it's not only in America, man. It's like in Africa. If you're rich, you're rich. You're poor, you're poor. That's it. That's it. You keep getting poor. It's not even hard to rise up in that system. It's hard to rise up. That's why thousands of Americans decide to leave. They are looking ways to leave America, to go in the other countries. There are countries which are maybe doing better, which their savings can make them give them better life. So why stay in a place where life is a constant struggle? You always struggle, you're not happy, you're not enjoying, you always want to pay the bills, you're always busy, 40 hours a week, 2, 3 side hustles. That's very hard, man. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think about the American dream? Are you still have that dream? Okay, even if we talk about this, I want to clear this. America is still a powerful country. But it's also deeply broken one. Yeah. People in America, They're broken. The dream that once gave hope to millions is now a nightmare to survive. The dream that once gave hope to millions is now a nightmare of survival. People are tired, people are giving up, and maybe it's time to stop pretending things are fine and start telling the truth. Yeah, that's true. So tell me, what do you think about American dream? Let me know in the comment section. Do you still believe in the American dream, or is it over on your side? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. I'll meet you in the next one.